So Maddie, how long have you and Travis been dating?
It was actually our 2-year the other day.
Have you guys had sex yet?
We've had it once, but we found out that I'm allergic to condoms.
Well, why don't you try the pills?
Or the Paragard, that's what I have.
What's the Paragard?
It's a T-shaped device that's inserted into your uterus, and it's really effective towards like preventing pregnancy.
Oh, well maybe I should ask my mom about it.
Yeah, me too. It sounds like a good idea. Mom, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what's up?
Well, Trav and I want to have sex.
Excuse me? What did you just say?
Trav and I want to have sex. Hold on. Well, Taylor's mom put her on the Paragard because she didn't want her to get pregnant, and I'm allergic to condoms.
How do you know you're allergic to condoms? Have you tried it before?
Well, Trav and I gave it a whirl, and I don't feel safe, but it was absolutely jaw-dropping. Literally.
Madeline, I don't ever want to hear you say that to me again. You are never getting this done. End of conversation.
Mom, we need to talk. Yes, honey? Well, I want to go on birth control. I want the Paragard. Taylor says she really likes it.
Well, I can't make any promises, but I can make an appointment with the doctor and we can talk to her Taylor about it.
Okay, sounds good.
So my name is Jen, I'm a nurse practitioner, and I understand you are interested in some birth control options today. What are your thoughts about Paragard? I love Paragard. It's a great IUD option. It lasts for 10 years, so it lasts forever. I mean, it's good for a long time. Usually probably until you're ready to have kids, and if not, then you can get it out and insert a new one at that same day. So if you're ready to change it out after the 10-year mark, you can have it taken out and a new one put in. There's no hormones at all whatsoever, so I love that about it too. So especially when you're going to be on birth control for a long period of time, to not have all of that hormone in your body, I think is just so beneficial for lots of reasons. And it's also the only IUD that can act as an emergency contraception, so in that way I love it also. Do you have any other questions about it? Have people had problems with it at all? Or? You know, the most common side effects with Paragard are that you have heavier bleeding and heavier cramping in the first 2 or 3 months after it's placed, but then after that 2 to 3 month period, it should kind of taper down into a normal, back into like what your periods had been before. And so that all is pretty good. If you have a lot of bleeding or a lot of pain, especially if it's pain that isn't controlled by ibuprofen, that can be a sign of a perforation of the uterus, which means that the IUD actually has gone through the wall of the uterus. Another risk of it is that it can actually come out, so it can be sitting up in the uterus and the body can expel it and make it come out. And that causes a lot of pain and cramping and bleeding also. You can do that today? Yes, we would be able to do that today. We have plenty of time. This is not the device for inserting a Paragard, but the idea is very similar. What we do is we just take a look inside the body, and we do what we call a sound, which is measuring the uterus. So I'm going to just use this as though it was a sound, and we measure the depth of the uterus. And so we insert it to the end, and then on our actual device we can put how deep it is. Once we know how deep it is, then we can insert the IUD, and then we place it up into position and we pull it down. And when we do that and we remove it, then the IUD stays up inside, and then we can cut the strings to the appropriate length. So that's basically how it works to insert it, and we would have plenty of time to do that today.
Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that today then. All right, sounds great.
So did you two talk to your parents?
Yeah, I got the Paragard, but it hurt.
Yeah, mine hurt a little bit too, and I got it. Which one did you get?
I got the 5-year one.
So did you know you could get a 3-year, 5-year, or a 10-year Paragard? So Kayla, did you and Matt have sex yet?
Yes, we did.
Could you feel it?
Well, of course I could feel his penis.
No, Michaela, the Paragard.
No, I couldn't feel it during sexual intercourse, and neither could Matt.
So Maddie, what did your mom say?
She was totally against it. It's not happening.